this is like a 2-for-1 video review here. We got both versions of the Marvel Hydra soldier from the movie. The Heavy Weapons Deluxe edition, which they call the Dark Threat, and the Light Attack Trooper. I happened to find this guy at retail, but A369 was kind enough, I guess they're plentiful in his area. He was good enough to get me not just one, but two. So, thank you very much for finding that for me. I'm going to start off with this. Of course, his weapons here. He's got these two heavy blasters, which, spoilers if you haven't seen the movie, shoot the collected energy of the Tesseract, or Cosmic Cube. And so, I really don't mind these big blue snot things now, because that's what they are in the movie. Big blue globs of energy. Of course they do fire. And there's another flame effect one, because they also have a flamethrower, I guess, attached as well. And this is slightly less. I like the idea that they would included the flame as well, but the way they did this effect for a missile, I don't like. And he has one of each for each blaster. And the blasters really don't even clip on, they just slide onto his arms. And underneath, he's quite heavily armored. He's got this big piece here that clips off on one side, and you can remove it, but I'm not going to. Of course, very accurate to the design of the movie. And you can see here all the extra clips of energy that he has. I guess maybe this powers this suit, and these are extra clips of energy for the gun, or guns, as well as this thing on the back here. Nice helmet. Of course, he's got the H design into the uniform. Pretty neat. Always required of Hydra agents. Gotta look like they have an H on their chest somewhere. Now he is very limited, even for the movie figures. His arms just go forward, and they'd go around if the armor wasn't there. They did go out and in. They bend and rotate at the elbow, and that's it. There's no wrist articulation. He's got no articulation whatsoever on the torso. His head just goes left and right, basically. His legs are really stiff, trying to move them forward and back, so I don't want to break them trying to, but he does have a thigh swivel and a knee joint here that bends and swivels. And that's it. Nothing, no ankle joint. So, limited articulation on the side. He's pretty good, and for what he is, it's nice to have someone to back up the Red Skull. Taking a look at the Attack Trooper version, which is a much smaller, totally different sculpt here. You see the different helmet. His main weapon is a smaller, I want to say rifle or type weapon, but it is still shoots the same, blue energy of the cosmic cube. And you can see some more that, I guess, clips there that feed into the gun. It's nice that his hand is sculpted so that his finger will fit into the trigger guard of this weapon. Unfortunately, the weapon does bend when you try and pose him, but when he's holding it, you really can't tell that it's been bent. Just something to know. It is made of a very soft plastic, and you do get the kitty version of the gun, which basically blows it up a little bit so that the missile effect can work. But now he has a lot more articulation than this guy, his more heavily armored brother there. And the arms do go all the way around. They are limited by the web belt here, or the harness here, that again makes that Hydra H in the uniform. Bends and rotates at the elbow, and he rotates at the wrist. His head goes left and right, as well as slightly up and down. And you can see some of the skin on his face. He hasn't got a full mask. He's got the upper torso articulation as well, forward and back, left and right. His legs are really not too posable because of the jacket skirt here that comes down. You still do get some posability out to the side, but forward and back is very limited. He's got double knee joints, and his ankles bend forward and back and rotate. We've got some pretty nice details going on too. You can see under that web harness there, the design in the uniform. It's pretty neat. And he's got a little Hydra symbol on his shoulder there. So that's my look at the Hydra soldiers from the Captain America First Avenger line of the movie series. There is a I want to say if it's a direct recolor or another sculpt of there is a comic series Hydra soldier out there that I still haven't found yet. So I've got a little army going of Hydra soldiers for Cap to go through before he gets to the Red Skull. And so with that, stay tuned for some more Marvel Universe stuff, and until my next video, I'll see you.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who chose to oppose his shield got killed. If he's led to a fight and a duel ensues, then the red and the white and the blue come through when Captain